All right, guys. So today we are talking Seiko and particularly this model from the new Sharp Edge series from the Presage line. I have to admit, when these first came out, I kind of overlooked the whole line. I didn't pay them a whole lot of attention, but the other day I was at the Bijou shop and I saw a couple of models and they have a certain something going on that I really liked. For lack of a better word, they are very sharp looking. I really like the case design, the handset, nice looking watch. Bijou was nice enough to lend us one in for a few days to take a look at together. So big thanks to them. If you're shopping watches, they are an authorized dealer for Seiko and many other brands. A link to their site will be below. So let's get right to it and take a look at the watch. Now, this model is a limited edition variant celebrating the 140th anniversary of Seiko. The dark brownish dial with gold accents is meant to represent the dawn sky. I like the textured dial, but my favorite part of the watch is the case design. The steel case probably showcases it a little better than this black one, but it is very angular, has almost a bit of a Grand Seiko vibe happening. This and the steel models have a hardened coating for scratch resistant. The push-pull crown is signed. Pretty smooth winding action of the 6R35. The movement is on display through the case back. Power reserve with the 6R35 is approximately 70 hours. It's a fairly plain movement, but we do have a little decoration on the rotor. The dial uses a hemp leaf pattern. I kind of figured it would steal the attention away from the rest of the watch. It does get your attention, but one of my favorite parts of the watch is the handset they're using. The Dauphine style hour and minute hands look great when they catch the light, and they pretty much always catch the light right. I like the little spear tip to the second hand, and even the counterbalance is the perfect length where it almost looks to underline the Seiko logo up at the 12 as it passes by. The markers are applied and have some nice light catching angles. The lume is good. Even with the small surface area they have to apply it on the markers. I'm still surprised sometimes to see such good lume on watches like this, but Seiko doesn't usually mess around with their lume, so you're good to go with low light time telling. Up near the 12 we have Seiko. Presage Automatic is printed just above the 6 in gold. The date over at the 3 o'clock also has a gold surround, and there's some nice attention to detail with that with a combination of brushed and polished surfaces. The bracelet makes for a good combination for the watch. It's a 5-piece link, solid links with probably a pin and collar sizing system. I haven't sized it to get the full effect, but the clasp here, if we just flip it over, has this rounded area. That's where the clasp is going to be sitting against your wrist, which I can only imagine would add to the comfort level of the bracelet. The watch also comes out with this leather strap. It's on a deployant clasp. Nice looking leather. I like the textured pattern, and we've got some gold stitch work to match the gold accents of the watch. The size is good with a case width of just over 39 millimeters. I'm getting 39.2 millimeters. Lug to lug is 47. The lug opening is 20 millimeters and the thickness is 11.6 millimeters. Water resist is 100 meters and the crystal is sapphire. On wrist, the watch has a dressy-ish feel but with a sporty touch too. Now that I've had a bit of time with it, I may have to try a stainless model. I really like the case design, and I think the steel will look even better. The black does have quite a sleek look, though, I will say, on wrist. Cost-wise, full MSRP on the watch is $1,550 Canadian dollars. Not sure the exact MSRP in USD, but the conversion's right around $1,200 as of today. Now this watch is limited to 4,000 pieces, so not particularly limited. I'm not sure why they do these huge runs like this and call them limited, but Seiko does that quite a bit. So there you have it. Just a quick overview of the watch for today. Really neat one to check out. Thanks again to Bijou for lending it in. I'll leave a link to their site below. Appreciate you stopping by today, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.